When does a friend become a brother? This happens when loyalty outweighs convenience. When somebody spends time together relationally, when they know each other, when you're accepted, but more than accepted, when you celebrate somebody's victories, but also there for them in the war. This is when you become brothers and not just friends. I start to think about that concept because I have friends and I also have brothers. And when I think about that, I go, the brothers are the ones that I can depend on. They're the ones that know me. And in my worst moments, they're still there for me. I'm always shocked because the way that I am, I'm going, man, I don't believe that these people still like me and want to be part of my life. And they want me to be part of theirs. And it really makes us that brotherly type of love versus just friends. Um, you share scars. When you share scars, that's also somebody who's become your brother. You have this experience with them, this relational experience. And when I start to think about that, I go, it's not very far off for when God becomes the father. When does God become the father? The same things. That's when he knows you and still accepts you and loves you. And when you have shared scars and when it's no longer about convenience, it's about loyalty and it's about accepting who he is and him accepting who you are. And it sounds very easy for him accepting us. We know that God accepts us. But when we start to accept him and love him and have relational experiences with him, this is when the faraway God becomes the close father. And I start to think about that and I realize how grateful I am, how blessed I am that the creator of the universe has a place for me as a son, that he wants that relational experience with us. And I keep going back to Revelation where to defeat the enemy, it not only takes the blood of the lamb, but also our testimony. God made us part of this story. So it's not just as if we're sitting back and we're in God's world and we're part of it and, we don't have much to do with it. No, God wants relational experiences with us. He wants us to be part of his determination for what happens with this world. He's giving us these testimonies. Some of them are very tough to deal with, but he's giving us these so we can be in that relational experience with him. So that way, you know, so much like my friend becomes my brother, God becomes the father. That's when he comes down and fills me. And he's no longer this faraway God, but he's right here with me all the time. So I hope today that really encourages you realize that, you have friends that have become brothers. If you're a woman, you have friends who become sisters, and the faraway God wants to be the father for you today, right there, close with you, in relationship with you. And I hope you experience that today.